Ooh.
It's the A-frame in snow.
Beautiful.
Who took this picture?
Look at that land beast.
I know. Look at that Audi. Oh, I love that path so much.
I love how we got this drone through the woods. Very skillful.
I don't think we had anything to do with it.
It's a nice logo. Hey guys, you've been asking us for this video forever of the story of building the A-frame. So, here it is.
Here it is. It's going to be real fun.
We brought all our photos together, all of our boomerangs, and we're going to tell you the story of it. A lot of before and after photos at the end from actual professional photographers. We hope you enjoy.
Okay, bye. All right, guys, so here we are. We're at the A-frame, right?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Let's start a fire.
Do you like it?
Let's get it going.
I mean, look at it. Look, I had that little tiny Christmas tree that year. That was nice.
I remember that.
Yeah.
We spent Christmas there.
We did. Our first Christmas that was open.
So fun. All right, here come the before pictures.
Yeah. Okay.
We bought this place. This is actually before we bought it.
I thought it was really cute.
This is when we were looking at it.
I'm very rarely 100% on board the second I see a property, and I was 100% on board.
Taking a trip back to the river. The river, I mean, the A-frame is beautiful, but the river is what sold us.
Look at this dodgy little bench they had there. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So this place had great bones, but had not been updated since they built it, probably in the 60s.
It was very dark.
But really good bones. Redwood, beautiful.
Pink toilet.
Yep. Basement. Had a basement, which was cool.
And I always forget that there was a screamed-in porch, which is now the porch.
Overgrown.
Overgrown, yeah.
So when we came here, we...
Look how mad I am.
Camped on site. This is our first day here. We brought the big green egg and a whole bunch of camping equipment. We set up a tent right at the side of it. We lived here for at least a month, right?
No, honey, we lived there for 2.5 months in the tent.
In the tent for 2.5 months?
You told me it would be 2 weeks, and it was
No.
I am 100% sure it was
6 weeks.
Nope,
max.
Lie. Straight up lie.
All right.
Stink.
Well, we worked here at night, wherever we could. Kids worked hard.
That's Billy right there.
Well, they
right
also
there on
played
the truck.
Big Green Egg, going day one. Hung out every day we could. Watch the sunsets.
Our kids were literally like feral animals that year.
It was fantastic.
Like,
all right, we're going to start off with the new facade to keep these people interested here.
okay.
One of the first things we did was tear apart this ridiculous facade. Mismatched windows. Nowhere near enough glazing. Invested in this little scaffolding thing here. It's a fantastic purchase.
That was a good purchase. I like that.
It was funny seeing the stuff behind the walls here.
Yeah, but we literally, when you guys were putting in those top windows, we had to stop the neighbor and have him
Anderson
come
windows here. Like, we spent like maybe $5,000 on this glass. Completely transformed this facade.
And you stained the exterior.
Stained everything black, and then we put these LED lights, color changing lights here on one side. Really just transformed this facade. Oh, I love me some RGB LED lights.
You really do, babe.
I do. Wait for it.
We can change it based on...
Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it.
You're so excited about it. So the Redneck Hot Tub no longer actually exists.
Yeah, we did a bad job.
We took it out because it was too...
If you would like to know how to build a Redneck Hot Tub, do not keep watching this video. Search somewhere else.
Right.
We don't know what we're doing.
Now we have an official real hot tub. But look how cute it is. Look at the boys and Billy in the hot tub together. It was adorable.
Filled it with water, put a filter on it.
I did all the research. I bought all the parts.
I mean, we got it together and we had a lot of fun in it.
Yeah, it's
We'd put the kids to bed, we'd have a couple of drinks, maybe walk around naked. Our neighbors definitely saw us naked there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look how adorable you are.
I feel like you're being inappropriate now. So I built this concrete fire pit, and I will tell you guys that I am very good at math, and trying to figure out the angles for an interior and exterior octagon is quite challenging.
Well, we also had reclaimed lumber that was all different thicknesses.
That was not it
was a challenge.
It wasn't like I was working with a perfect
but it came together.
It did come together. There was only some minor cursing in front of the children.
Look at all these beautiful people enjoying it.
Yeah. Huge deck.
This
It took longer to happen than I wanted
So
to.
we really made this deck so big because there was a concrete pad to put the hot tub on so far away.
Oh, I forgot why.
Yeah, and I was stubborn and just like made it happen.
So you guys put the deck down, and then you did these boards down that you're putting right now, and then instead of actually screwing in all the top boards, you just laid them across, which was super dangerous. If you see there right by Riker's foot,
I got a Riker and
I would constantly step on boards and they would fly up and I'd almost fall through.
Well,
You had to be super careful. Finally, you guys drilled in the...
These guys put the finally touches on it.
But I do love that deck. It's great.
It's fantastic. It really came together.
Landscape and beach just makes me want to take a nap and maybe throw up
So
from exhaustion.
we brought Brian Haynes' studio in here. This was Brian. He sketched this in one day, half a day.
It's very easy to sketch.
And then it was like, guys, we got to make a view of the river. We had no view of the river to begin with. You can see us opening it up, just limbing up trees.
He did a good job, but I am a little resentful to him for how much sand I had to dig.
Well, so this was his idea here. You can see this is high tide here, and we're basically swimming. So he designed this beach, this raised beach. And
we had the guys dump the stuff in the driveway, not by the beach, just right in the driveway. So we had the pleasure.
You can't fit a truck like that
but
down
we had
the
the
tiny
pleasure
path.
of carrying it all down the path.
And then we got to take a little wiffle ball break here.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Billy and Chad almost fell in the river. Look at that.
Cut a tree down in the river. I don't know why. So we cleared out the place near the river.
You're barely making it.
We cleared some trees out. We measured things out. We got a plan together.
This is literally what the beach looked like before.
Rented this little truck, which was super valuable. Oh,
I'm surprised you guys didn't keep that truck.
So many pressure treated 6x6s.
And we had to nail them in.
So we built this, this was the hardest work we did on this project.
And it was like 90 degrees out.
Like 50 tons of sand.
Yeah. It was too much work.
But it came out. It worked. It totally transformed the experience on the river. We hung out here every chance we could get while we were working here.
King is apparently dancing very fast in the studio.
Beautiful sunsets year-round here.
Yeah.
Amazing. Really happy with
I will say it was worth it, but it was an insane amount of work. I must have lost...
My back hurts just watching it.
10 pounds during it. And so
Oh, this is another one of your projects.
I'm very braggy about this because I did
4-foot-long
build this countertop. I built that. Yeah.
So much concrete.
Look at me. Look at me go.
Yeah. Outside, you'll see us all mixing the concrete. You won't see us.
I won't mix the concrete.
This was our kitchen design.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kitchen designer needed. We got cardboard.
Right.
These are the counter forms. These were valuable to this doing because they snap off. They make the form in the front and they snap off.
And I will say that when they snapped off, I did not believe for a second that it was going to work. And I
None of
was
us did.
so shocked when it did.
Drop in sink. No trying to do an undermount sink. Just drop it in.
And look at these beautiful concrete pools.
Concrete pools, yeah.
So these pots did not work out.
We had a little leftover concrete so let the kids have fun.
It didn't really work. Yeah. Calvin and I had our best conversations while doing some
we always
concrete.
use concrete wall finish in all the showers and concrete tiles. We also did this ahead of schedule. We were living upstairs, so we did that ahead of schedule.
Well, we didn't have a shower.
Yeah. This is the downstairs bath. We're testing out the tub, and we kind of like custom put this tub in. Long story, but it turned out.
I did these countertops as well for the bathrooms vanities. There I am. Look at me.
Sealing them. It's before and after there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Super dirty, but good. Interior plywood. Okay. I have to say that Chad stressed so much about this interior plywood.
This is the first floor plan, the second floor plan before we start framing it out.
Yeah.
You can pause it if you want to see it in more detail.
He changed his mind, I want to say, about 8 times.
Look at our boy Riker sanding. We sanded like 1,000 sheets of plywood.
Oh. I think we still owe Riker money for that.
Oh my gosh. Insulated, we framed it up, we painted the original beams black, and then we put plywood over it. So much work.
Look at that beautiful
These guys did a great job. Yeah. I like this lighting detail here.
Basement bunk room. So the basement I never thought would turn out this nice because it was just a basement.
4 beds and a couch and TV down here.
And we did actually drill around the edges to make sure it was like waterproof and whatnot.
I was really happy with this because the basement was dry when we bought this, and most A-frames don't have a basement. So we made this little bunk room that can sleep 4 or more people.
And honestly, the kids love it. Putting the curtains in so it can be your own little cubby, like the kids just
Sean
adore it.
Monterano did the artwork on the floor. That was
and
amazing.
We bought this little couch at like the restore place. It was so cute.
We did. We just kept it there. We always love to do our branding. We had True Hand Society does all our branding, so we have these templates that we CNC'd in Philly, and it allows us to do our brands wherever we want. So we have this matte black, on a lot of the places, and then we put this gloss black over it, and it makes the logos just pop. Here we are, celebrating one of our last days.
I know. I don't think that's us. I don't know who's
That's not us, no. So while these before and after shots play, we'll tell you guys a little bit about the story of the A-frame here and how and why we bought it. I think it was like 2017, right? Like the spring or summer of 2017?
Right. Well, we think we found it in the spring of 2017.
Right. Well, I found it a year before that. I had been looking at it forever.
That's fine.
And what was funny is this thing was so cheap and it was on the market for well over a year and nobody wanted it. But today it would go so quickly once it was posted on one of these A-frame Instagram sites. So we got lucky in the timing.
Yeah, so we bought it actually in July. We came and stayed for a couple of days for my birthday in Cape May with the family just to celebrate, and then we went to settlement and drove directly to the house and pitched a tent, and we were there for the rest of the summer.
I think we showed up with a big green egg, and we had lumber and windows and everything on order already before we bought it. We brought some of our 3 main guys from our crew left in Philly, would come down every day for the most part and help us build it. So we really built this ourselves with our family and mainly 3 guys left on our crew from Philly.
Yeah, the kids got their first taste of demo, which they really enjoy. But yeah, it was a interesting, fun project. Definitely a lot of work.
Yeah.
Definitely lived in the tent for a lot longer than I wanted to.
Yeah, for sure. And we really, we don't have a budget breakdown yet, but like we definitely put more money into this house than it's worth in this area. But, we think it paid off and people love it. And
we did all the, labor ourselves too. So if you would have hired someone to do it, it would have been a lot more money.
Yeah. So it's hard to find more of these. We're working on a couple more now, and we're working on building some new ones. But we hope you guys like this recap of the Lokal A-frame. Tons of images here. I'm going to link to a video from an actual pro travel guy that specializes in cabins at the end of this. So if you want to see a more thorough, recap of the actual home, you can see that in the end here. Thanks, you guys, for watching and listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.